Very good to hear that 7:30. You were feeling that you have to attend the class. Neetu. Okay. So what made you
Yes,
to
ma'am.
join the class?
Ma'am, actually, I got a call yesterday from one of your uh,
Team member.
team
Yeah.
members, right?
Sure.
And we had a quite good chat for around 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So that I was delaying to join the class because I could not get up at 7:30.
Oh.
So and somewhere or the other I used to not कुछ ना कुछ हो जाता था एंड आई यूज्ड टू नॉट ज्वाइन मतलब भले मैं 5:30 उठती थी बट मेरा ज्वाइनिंग आपके साथ नहीं होता था तो टुडे आई मेड इट अ पॉइंट कि नहीं मेरे को ज्वाइन करना ही है कैसे भी
Ah.
एंड बिकॉज आई हैव हर्ड सो मच ऑफ होनोपोनोपो आई सेड लेट मी जस्ट ज्वाइन एंड लेट मी जस्ट गो अबाउट इट लाइक होपफुली मेरा भी प्रॉब्लम सारे सॉल्व हो जाएंगे इससे
Wonderful.
so
Wonderful.
that was the thing that made me that really inspired me to join your class
Thank
today.
you so much. Thank you for the inspiration and thank you to the Shweta who has finally brought you in.
Yeah,
And
right.
thank you for trusting us. Thank you for trusting us. And thank you
Thanks.
for reaching the target of understanding what Ho'oponopono is.
Right.
It's going to change the future of your generations. You've taken
Definitely.
a step, and this is the most beautiful exercise. It has transformed my life, and it's definitely going to transform yours. More we'll share. Thank you for joining, and we welcome you in this
Thank
family.
thank you, ma'am. Thanks very much.
I will request Pankaj to share his miracle he was sharing in the gratitude group, and then we'll move on further.
Sure, Amiji. Thank you so much for this opportunity at the outset, for allowing me to share the gratitude or the miracle, what has happened. I have been in your class in the previous 21 days manifestation class or the gratitude class, and honestly, taking that very, very seriously in a very happy mode and a nice journey it was to complete all of the days perfectly. At that point in time, I had a claim to be raised to an insurance company. The amount is quite high, and initially I was worried because they rejected the claim upfront through the offline channel that they wouldn't be accepting because it's not a part of their normal reimbursement claim. Same thing, I took it through the corporate insurance. After escalating a lot, they also rejected it offline that they wouldn't be accepting this particular claim. So I remember, one of those days wherein you guided that, you know, um, it was a part of the money manifestation journey that pay gratitude to everything what's there in your life, even the smallest to the biggest, and then live it to the universe. So, um, and I did the same, right? In those 21 days, I left it to the universe. Whatever happens, happens, right? Like uh, there was some bit of help from the family coming through, and I was, know, in of that basically कि help तो आ रही है and let it come through, and I submitted the claim basically, and then didn't worry actually. I said whatever happens would happen for good, either this way or that way. And I was in my gratitude, normal life, and that's it. And surprisingly, 2 days back, I saw like without even rejecting once, they have accepted the claim. And yesterday, I got the credit to my account.
My
So
goodness.
that was a very big miracle. And I was sharing with my wife, who was also traveling outstation, and she was also kind of wow, what's a miracle. She came today, yesterday night, and she was really ki, such a miracle hai. For her, she is the opposite being to me. She was always ki, yaar, money will come from somewhere, you don't worry. And I used to be, kahan se aayega? But then after doing this exercise, I said, leave it, jahan se aana aayega.
Wow.
And that's where it was miraculous. This
Wow.
is one very nice thing which has happened, and thank you so much for you, because I've been always willing to attend your classes to get that positive dose of miracles. That's
Yes.
one. Second, is about this account. Although it might sound small, but it's a miracle because of the fact that like it happened without me knowing that it is happening. Okay,
Wow.
so there is one saving bank account in the post office. Okay,
Okay.
wherein uh, I really wanted to use that. However, knowing post office mechanism and the way they operate, for
Uh-huh.
them to give an online account is a big thing.
Yeah.
And I've been going like 5-10 times to them near my house. यार कुछ कर दो. And they have been telling server down है कभी ये है कभी वो है kind of. In the meanwhile, one credit card person was following up with me. He said, "Sir, आप ये credit card ले लो IndusInd बैंक का. अच्छा है, private बैंक है." बोला ठीक है, चल लेना ही है because there is a swiping need regularly. So I applied for the credit card, not realizing the fact that I am checking on something or signing off on something wherein they are also offering a saving account, a zero balance saving account against that.
Oh.
And there was an option given कि I can ignore that, I can take that. Knowing
Oh.
myself, I would have ignored it basically. कि मुझे एक और headache नहीं लेना saving account का, who will manage all the stuff. But
Yeah.
then I signed it off unknowingly. Neither that person told me that it is coming over to you as a compliment against the credit card. जैसे मैंने साइन किया अपने आप वो आ गया and then I said यार ये कौन है क्यों भेज रहा है ये extra account. Then I called up to the person saying like, did you do it by mistake? You'll no sir, I didn't do. You did it by mistake. You applied by
Wow.
mistake. Then I said,
Wow.
let me see, let me see this mistake. And then I saw it was a zero balance account, which is great. And
Yeah.
and then when I realized it is adding more to my convenience rather and meeting my
Yeah.
objective, then I
Yeah.
thought I really don't have to run behind the post office saving bank account so many times when a private bank has offered zero balance account and meeting my objective. Then I thank the universe कि वही काम unknowingly हो गया and it is my prayers got heard without me even asking for it. So then I
Excellent.
realized, yes, this is definitely a blessing that it has happened to me. So thank you so
Excellent.
much,
Excellent.
Romiji, for all your
Excellent.
guidance and universe
Especially,
for all the
Pankaj,
support.
when it's coming from you, when you have a challenge of OCD and being on the anxious side most of the time, and not being a magnet to what you don't want, like you want what you want, you are a magnet to that now. It's
Yeah,
amazing at your end. I'm so proud of you. You've
thank you,
done
Romiji.
it. But I want to appreciate you for so many things. Point one, you had been so regular in your timings, so disciplined. Not even one day I have seen you missing it.
Yeah, none of the
And
days I missed.
hardly. I mean, it's so much ignorable, even if you did. I don't even know that because you had been present every time. You had been having a lot of queries. You had been looking into it that you want to create those miracles normally I was talking about. And you had been a magnet to money in your toughest period. The best part is you learn the most when you know there's no way out. And the day
Yes.
other day, when you created that money from two places coming to you for a particular reason, for the treatment, you were manifesting and you manifested it so beautifully. You've set an
A-
example.
and this also maybe I can share. This is all interconnected. The one what you just mentioned, right? So
Yeah.
this was really a miracle, wherein the medicine, which is hugely expensive, had to come 6 o'clock. Okay, and
Oh,
I have to pay that amount. Okay, now I took a credit card from one of the colleague that I have to swipe amount. मेरा limit नहीं है, मेरा limit कम है मेरा existing credit card पर. ठीक है.
very amazing.
Okay. Now comes और ये मेरा standard chartered का credit card duration माने 90 days का payment cycle है which is high and
Yeah.
वो अभी and क्या हुआ कि मैंने वो अप्लाई करके छोड़ दिया था and that was not coming through. So
Yeah.
मेडिसिन के आने के 5 मिनट पहले 10 मिनट पहले the standard chart credit card comes in. Okay, within 5 minutes I activated the card and next 5 minutes this guy comes in with the medicine and with the swiping machine to swipe the card. So I really didn't have to use my friend's credit card. The one which I needed came right in time and I swiped that. और वो जो बंदा मेडिसिन वाला भी है वो भी काफी डिले कर रहा था कई दिनों से आने के लिए. So had he come 1 day before also or 1 hour before also, I didn't have the one credit card which I was aspiring to swipe. So imagine,
Yeah.
like, it just fallen one
Next to
after
next.
the other,
Yeah,
next to next.
closely. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
So definitely a miracle to acknowledge.
Excellent. So I want you to understand one thing very clearly. Everybody is listening to me, and there are huge number of viewers following me and subscribing me and listening to me and coming back to me. The message is very, very clear. If you follow me 100%, follow me, not me as a person, follow the guidance I'm guided to give you. Miracles are bound to happen. And I take 100% responsibility for those miracles to happen in your life. Each one of you can do that. And who are not doing it, probably they're not following 100%. And when you're not following 100%, if you're guilty, you're not vibrating on the right frequency. It's so much wishy cycle of the good things, even if we call wishy for the bads. But remember one thing, joining every morning, removing your blockages, and meeting me at 6:30 in the evening and learning gratitude is a deadly combination. You've seen Yamini, she doesn't come in the morning many a times. She's changing every day. And she's a child. And when she smiles, I'm hard to her at times because, बच्चों को पालने के लिए ताम साम दान बेद सब लगाना पड़ता है ना. Whatever I'm guided, I'm being there. I have no right to do that. But if a life changes, I should take the initiative because I'm not doing it for my good. My good is my passion. My good is my passion that there was no one to help me at that point of time. But the teachings and the learnings I learned from my tough times, all those tools and techniques are available to each one of you. For those who don't know, we are running a gratitude challenge. Every evening we meet at 6:30. Coming here, removing blockages in the morning, and in the evening, writing your gratitude is a deadly combination. Even if hundreds of you, 100, 100, change your life, my mission is accomplished. Who want to be those 100? So there's a new challenge today for each one of you. Make a jar. Take a jar, any jar, and keep that wherever you are worshipping or coming in this healing session every day. And then each one of us create by tomorrow or day after. Thank you, Neetu, and everyone. In that, one thing good we will put every day morning before starting on this exercise. Okay, and we have to fill that jar in the 365 days each day to create 365 miracles. Imagine if each one of you create 365 miracles in your life in the coming year, how will your life be? I would like you to open your mic and let me know how will you feel that?
Ma'am, it will be just means awesome. It will be just blissful then.
Yes. I have my jar. Tomorrow, I'm not getting up right now. I'll show you. I used to do that long back. Long back. And wherever you are sitting, and whenever you're sitting this before, your frequency is going to change. What I'm guided is, what I have learned is only vibrating on the frequency of your goal. How will it happen? Only being grateful. If you have the habit of being worried, be grateful that you were looking for that solution and you could reach here. So even if you're grateful for the negative feeling which has brought you here, will you be grateful for every negative happening to you? I want you to learn, even if you are going through those negative situations, even then will create miracles. And taking up this challenge publicly is advisable. Everybody cannot say yes. Somebody who's created miracles and knows this is working, and Pankaj is
Yes, ma'am.
creating miracles, will
I will
definitely
do.
say, thank you, Rupa, will yes to that.
मैम वन थिंग ये मुझे पूछना था कि हमें डेली जो भी अगर कुछ अच्छा लगता है तो हमें उस चिट पर लिखना है और जार में डाल देना है.
एग्जैक्टली अच्छा लगता नहीं है, हमारे साथ
अच्छा
जो
फील
अच्छा
होता है.
हुआ, फीलिंग
हुआ.
हुआ, हमारे साथ जो मिरेकल हुआ, अगर
ओके,
एक
जैसे मुझे
हुआ,
कल कॉल आई थी.
यस, अगर एक मिरेकल हुआ तो एक स्लिप डालना है, 2 मिरेकल हुआ तो 2 डालना है,
ओके.
3 मिरेकल हुआ तो 3 डालना है. And who will create the maximum miracles, I will reward them for something unexpected on the 31st December 2024. So this year is not going to be those ordinary years you've been living for these years. This year is going to be most miraculous year for each one of you. And it should not be restricted to yourself. How many people you love, each one of you? How many people you love? Write the number, speak out the number. How many people you love? Think immediately. Don't take so much of time. Give me the number. Don't say many, Kangana. I don't like generalizations. I like specific answers. Not all. Like, yes, thank you, Rima, for sharing 10. Pradanya, okay, but 3, 20. Okay.
मेरे पास जितने हैं वो सब मुझे अनकंडीशनल लव करते हैं, ऐसा मुझे
आज
लगता है और महसूस भी होता है.
वो लव नहीं करते हैं. How many people you love?
यस मैम.
How many people you love? Write down their
नहीं
names
ऑल.
today.
हाँ.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
give me a total tomorrow. Each one of you. And the people who are even listening after we finish this call today and you listen me on the recording, write down the number and write that down in the chat on the YouTube channel. Don't tell me many. Don't tell me all. No, 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 no. I want specific number. Write them all. Write them down, their names, and keep it in like a treasure of your life. Because you're going to do that great thing with me. I'm not going to be alone. We all are holding hands, even if it's virtual. Not only your life in 365 days, I want each one of your loved ones' life to be the most blessed life in this 365 days. So is your number 3, 5, 10, 15? You love only these many people? Are you sure? Are you kidding? No, 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 no. Make a list after we finish this exercise today. Aman, whom we have to pray, that person is present.
Ma'am, can I ask something?
Yes, please,
Excuse
Anjana.
me, ma'am.
Yeah, Anjana.
Ma'am, can you tell about the jar? I didn't follow what to do in the jar. Something you said about the jar.
We will just make one jar today, and
Yes.
from the first onward, or maybe from tomorrow, we will look in the 24 hours a day how many miracles we created.
Okay.
Let it be a
And-
big jar. Big jar like 5 kg wala jar. 5 kg pickle, atta, rice dalte na hum itna bada jar. Make that. Buy a beautiful jar. Put a sticker on it. Magical jar. Miracle jar. Whatever. Okay?
Yes.
And each day, we will be putting our miracles in that day. I want you to be in the habit of doing it. Even if nothing happens, write down that nothing bad happened.
Correct.
If your eyes and your vision is unable to recognize what good has happened, write down nothing worst happened. You are alive. Isn't it the big thing? You're alive today. You didn't die. How many people can anyone Google? How many people have not woke up today morning? Isn't it miracle you are alive? I say it so
Yes,
many
ma'am.
times.
It's a miracle.
So that jar has to be a big jar. Your children should see that. Your family should see that. You're not going to do an ordinary thing as an ordinary person. You're going to create minimum 365 miracles. Okay?
यानी डेली 1 मिरेकल्स होना ही और
Exactly.
होता ही है.
Yes, Pradanya, you answered that.
Yes, ma'am.
Or hota hi hai. Look at her confidence. Anybody coming for the first time can be so confident. But your saying this can make so many people confident. Hota hi hai, hoga hi. And I take up that 100% responsibility. Why? Who am I to take that? Because I know my God, my universe has the capacity to do that. I have that blind belief that not only my life has changed in all these years, I have lived the most tough life. One day I'll write my biography. People will shiver to listen to my story. But that's not for you to be shivering. That is for you to know that nothing is happening as worst as anybody's. So I was the most ordinary person like you all. But I have become extraordinary by just gratitude. And all the difficulties of my life had made me who I am today. Amit, is that person there for the prayer today?
Yes.
Who's that?
Jyoti.
Jyoti, are you there for the prayer?
Hello. Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
Yes, Jyoti, can you open your camera?
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, Jyoti, tell me, what prayer are you looking for?
I'm looking for self-healing, ma'am, and relationship healing also.
Okay, all right. Is this particular relationship or you having issues in relationship with many people?
No, particular relationship with my husband,
Okay.
their family. Yeah, ma'am.
Sorry?
Their family, my husband and their family, because I got married, but right now I'm single. So much disputes are there, so I came back to my hometown, but he is not ready to take back with him because he is listening their parents' words. So that's why I need to heal my relationship and myself also. I want to be reunion with him.
Okay, all right. That'll happen, but that'll happen in divine plan.
Yeah.
Okay, at times, today we'll not pray for you. We'll pray for you tomorrow. But
Okay.
I want to guide you how things will happen, right? Aman, who was that girl? She left her husband and came to her parents' place. She was having a small child, if you remember the name. And their family came to pick her up. She was so hopeless. She never believed that that'll happen. And for so many days together, she followed me and Shweta. No, Shweta Varsha is another one. Not that. That was not that miserable. That girl had even miserable relationship. Honestly speaking, I really don't even remember. मैंने रिचा से पूछ रही थी कि मैंने आपके लिए प्रेयर किया था कि आपको जॉब मिल जाए, because I don't take the credit. So even if it is said, done, I'm out of it. I don't want to remember that, to become high-headed that I did that, to be humble, generous, and not taking the responsibility, but leaving it on God to do anything I ask for, and then He does it. So don't worry, Jyoti. Things will be fine. Do you work?
Yes, ma'am, I'm working.
Awesome. So focus not bringing them in. Focus not having good relationship with them. Start the self-love.
Okay.
Write down maybe 100 times how much do you love, what all do you love in yourself. Okay, we keep begging for the relationships, we keep asking whom we love that please love us, but we have a lack of self-love. That is why we ask it outside. So if it is in divine plan that you have to unite and things have to go right, we will work on that. But for today you have a task to love yourself.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, Savi, thank you so much. She had a miserable time. That girl, she went back. She was so happy. She was so grateful to me. I said, all that credit goes to the universe who did that, and you attracted it because everything you have to do. But it's already 8:01. I want to get connected to that. I'm a different zone today for that prayer, Jyoti.
Yes,
So
okay.
if you don't mind, if you can come tomorrow again. And guys, even if I do the prayer for you and if you don't join here, you will not be able to maintain that energy what we do in the morning and in the evening. So don't you think that one day coming and doing the prayer and you will get the results? You might. You might be very intelligent, you might be very powerful, but healing someone else with me every day will make the difference. We are very busy, we are very occupied, we are not regular. Discipline is the key. I think Pankaj has not hardly missed one day of that prayer, or even if he has done that, he's missed it. I think he has heard the recordings. He had been so particular. So discipline is the key, and we'll be working more. But today is the day for the jar, magical jar. Okay. So everyone is going to have that and have that color stickers to write your miracles on them, and have one pen only, because this is very very spiritual, I would say. This is very very प्योर, जिसको बोलते हैं ना, मतलब बहुत पूजा के टाइप करना है.
रोमी जी, सॉरी, वन थिंग, आप जब बता रहे हो तो आई कैन विजुअलाइज व्हाट यू आर टॉकिंग. एक जार में रेड कलर का पोस्ट इट लिख के डालते रहो, राइट? लेकिन जैसे एक बात पूछना है मुझे आपसे कि अगर दिन में, अब तो हमें आदत हो गई है मिरेकल देखने की, राइट? तो दिन में 21 देखा तो 21 पोस्ट इट उसके अंदर डालो.
हाँ, I want it to overflow.
तो वो तो मैंने
5. No, what you do is that you can fold that paper smallest later.
ओके,
But fold that paper और put that straight, सीधा ही डाल दो, उसको उल्टा करके डाल दो, ताकि जैसे एक स्टिकर नहीं होता 4x4, 2x2, 1x1,
छोटे छोटे,
या इतने कलर्ड स्टिकर्स मिलते हैं,
हाँ,
और कलर्ड पेपर भी मिलते हैं जिसके ऊपर लिख सकते हो. Because I don't know from where I learned that and I did that. I might remember that. That jar, I'm so much in habit. You will not believe it. That one day, yeah, please.
I have one, somebody gifted to my daughter. इतना छोटा सा है. I think it's a part of the Archies में gift का मिलता है. उसमें छोटे छोटे वो लोग देते हैं, but वो इतना सा है. But now what you're talking is this huge, because we are developing it like every day.
Why I want big is like it should be a visible thing to everyone. People might be in trouble also. लोग कहेंगे क्या पागल हो गए हैं, क्या कर रहे हो तुम, बनो वो पागल. Let people say
Exactly. One over pagal. That's what I
पागल ही
like
तो
about
बनना
you.
है. इतने शाणे बनने की जरूरत ही क्या है, I do all the silly
मैम
mistakes.
मैं
Yes.
मैम सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट, मैं बोलती हूँ कि लोग बोलते हैं ना कि पागल है, तो आप समझो कि आप सही डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हो।
एकदम
Exactly.
रूपा जी.
Exactly.
Super.
Very true.
Right.
Very true. Yes.
ये सोचती हूँ कि मैं सही डायरेक्शन में जा रही हूँ।
Exactly. So remember today's date. Today's date is 29/12/2023. When we'll go back, when we'll go ahead on the 31st January 2024, imagine each one of you have created hundreds of miracles. Hundreds, maybe 1,000. How will you feel? Will your generations remember that you created it? Will they follow you? Will your children not like to play the same game? I can see the smile on so many faces, especially Poonam. दिव्या हिंदी में क्या बताए? अपने आप को इतना ब्लॉक क्या किया है आपने? क्या समझ में नहीं आया? ओके, ओपन योर माइक, लेट मी सी आपको क्या समझ में नहीं आया. कैन यू ओपन द माइक? बात कर सकते हो आप दिव्या? अटके हुए हैं हम. मुझे नहीं लगता कि जो इंग्लिश नहीं भी समझता वो मैं किसी मैसेज को अभी तक जो मेरा मैसेज है उसको नहीं समझ पाया. आई डोंट थिंक सो एनीवन. अच्छा, कोई हैंड रेस करे जिसको समझ में नहीं आया. तो आप ध्यान से सुन नहीं रहे हो दिव्या. अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आया, एक जार बनाना है जिसमें एक पर्ची लेना है, उसके साथ पेन के साथ रोज लिखना है कि आज मेरे साथ मिरेकल क्या हुआ. अगर आप कहते हैं मेरे साथ कोई मिरेकल नहीं हुआ, तो सबसे बड़ा बड़ा मिरेकल ये है कि आज आप जिंदा हैं. आज आप सोते नहीं रहेंगे, जग के. आपके पास फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट ऑक्सीजन अवेलेबल है. अगर जितना ऑक्सीजन आपको चाहिए उसको खरीदना पड़े, तो क्या ये मिरेकल है कि नहीं है? क्योंकि आपका नजरिया नहीं है मिरेकल्स को देखने का, और अटक गए हैं हिंदी में ही समझेंगे, नहीं तो समझेंगे ही नहीं. आई डाउट इतनी सिंपल इंग्लिश भी समझ में नहीं आए. सब आती है, नहीं आती, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, वरी नहीं करो. जो सब लोग करेंगे, दिखाएंगे, आपको भी समझ में आ जाएगा. आई थिंक वी आर डन फॉर टुडे. अगर अभी भी किसी को नहीं समझ में आया, कोई क्वेश्चन है तो मुझे पूछ सकते हैं. अदरवाइज each one of you should be a part to the gratitude club जो हम 2nd of January को स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. रोज मुझे रिपीट इसलिए करना पड़ता है बिकॉज देर आर न्यू पीपल लाइक नीतू डजंट नो. नीतू, डू यू नो व्हाट चैलेंज वी आर स्टार्टिंग? तो इसलिए मुझे रोज रिपीट करना पड़ता है. आई नो जिन्होंने सुना हुआ है उनको लगता है रोज रिपीट करती हूँ मैं.
No, ma'am, I don't know.
Repetition is the key. So Nitu, we ran a challenge. अभी पंकज ने बताया 21 days का चैलेंज था. तो ऐसे मेरी 2 चैलेंज हमने 21 days का चैलेंज था. ये मैं पीडीएफ देती हूँ. इसके लिए लोगों ने 290 रुपीज पे किया था. ऐसे इसमें हमने 21 days तक ग्रैटिट्यूड लिखा था. तो इसकी मैंने कुछ एक्सरसाइजेस बनाई थी जिसकी वजह से पंकज ने बहुत सारे मिरेकल्स क्रिएट किए. प्रदन्या ने, आप मेरी पुरानी रिकॉर्डिंग सुनोगे तो सब कुछ आपको पता चलेगा. तो हम 2 जनवरी से ये वाला चैलेंज स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं 30 डेज का, जिसका पेमेंट है 757 रुपीज. तो ये चैलेंज मैं खुद भी अपना बनाई हूँ, समझ रहे हो. ये खाली है अभी. तो इसको 2 जून ऑनवर्ड फिल करेंगे.
Okay.
जो मिरेकल्स क्रिएट करने हैं, जो ब्लेसिंग जार की बात कर रही हूँ, इज द पार्ट ऑफ दिस एक्सरसाइज. वो तभी क्रिएट होंगे जब आप मेरे साथ ये प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. क्योंकि
Okay.
मैं आपके साथ, आप मेरे साथ 24 घंटे नहीं रह सकते हैं. पर जो भी मैं आपको एक्सरसाइज दूंगी वो आपको 24 घंटे में फोर्सफुली मिरेकल्स क्रिएट करवाएगी भी, जो भी आप मेरे पास ले आओ, पर होगा सब डिवाइन प्लान में. लेट्स से Jyoti wants to go back to her husband, and if it is not in the divine plan, she cannot manifest that. But she might get a better man to get married so that she lives happily ever after. So at that all is in the plan. But ultimate goal क्या होता है, हमें कुछ भी करना है तो हमें उससे खुशी चाहिए होती है.
Right.
कईयों की खुशी 20 करोड़ में हो जाती है, कईयों की 5 में, कईयों की 1 करोड़ में भी वो जिंदगी जी लेते हैं, और कई 10 लाख में भी जिंदगी बहुत अच्छी जी लेते हैं. सो ये अपनी पर्सनल रिक्वायरमेंट है, नथिंग रॉन्ग. आप 20 करोड़ भी कमाना चाहो, जोड़ना चाहो, यू शुड डू दैट बिकॉज आप वो डिजर्व करते हो. बट ये जरूरी नहीं है कि आपने सोचा मैं उसी हस्बैंड के साथ रहूंगी, या कोई हस्बैंड सोचे उसी गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ ही शादी करूंगा. ये मेरे बस में नहीं है.
Right.
बट इफ इट इज इन डिवाइन प्लान कि आप जो चाह रहे हैं उसकी वजह से आपको जो खुशी मिलनी है, वो खुशी कैसे मिलेगी, वो डिवाइन प्लान रहेगा. और आपकी जिंदगी में वो खुशियां जो मैं आज एंजॉय कर रही हूँ, मैं आई एम लिविंग वेरी पीसफुल लाइफ, आई एम वेरी कंटेंटेड, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, आई एम वेरी सेटिस्फाइड, all that will come back to you. It's not that I'm not doing, I mean, I'm doing everything and I'm living a saintly life. No. I do maximum mistakes to learn what to do right, how to do right. So if you want to be a part to that gratitude challenge of 30 days, people might say that I'm making money out of that. Not at all. That money will even go for donation. My daughter, she's running an NGO for dogs. And 757 rupees, even if I charge you one healing, people pay me 1,500 rupees. And for those healings, people are charging 5,000 rupees also. And I'm doing it free of course every day. But I'm not doing that. It's my passion to help people to get what they want, because one day I was like you. One day I was looking for all those because I wanted to live a happy life. And I'm living to that to the full. You will come every day and see that in 30 days challenge. Evening में हम सबको gratitude pay करना नहीं आता है. जब हम पे करते हैं तो हम क्या लिखते हैं? Thank you for my eyes, thank you for my nose. Of course वो भी thank you है, but if you're not feeling, it will not create miracles. How to feel that, how to write that will create miracles, and I'll handhold you every evening 6:30 p.m. to bring all the miracles we are looking for in the next 365 days.
Right. Ma'am, how about exchange of energy, that money part?
My number is 9599 74790. You can Paytm or GPay and message me with the snapshot, and I'll add you to the group. And when you are added to the group, you will be given this PDF to make a folder like I've showed you. It was a PDF. And I've made a colored folder because it's a document to be documented.
Okay. Ma'am, just give me a second. Just a second. Huh?
Yeah. So for this document, if you have that in your hand and your children see that, they will follow the path, the right path. The right path is the divine path. The divine path is to live the life in gratitude every breath.
Okay. Busy.
All right, so I think we are done. If you have no question, I will end my session today. Tomorrow, we will pray for Jyoti, and whatever the guidance comes, we will go through that, and we will start a journey of gratitude, maybe from the day one, which is, first is not Sunday. Is first on Sunday?
Yes. No,
Yes,
Monday.
first.
Monday.
First is
Monday.
Monday.
So the Monday, this new year will begin with a challenge which you will take up, not to leave that challenge, but to live that challenge. Normally what happens? Naya Saal, Naya missions, and 7th day or 3rd day or 15th day of the year of that January, we drop that challenge. Okay. All right, so relationship issue के लिए ज्योति का कल है. Okay, just a minute. Okay, all right.
Ma'am, this is your number, 959974.
790.
Okay, fine.
It's my personal number and I publicly give it to everyone because I only want that anybody in need should reach me and should get the divine guidance so that the purpose of my life is accomplished. All right?
Romi ji, before we end the session, one query कि आप जो बोल रहे हो वो jar methodology चालू करनी है, and on the other side we are starting with this 1 month challenge from 2nd onwards, right? Hello. Yeah. So ये दोनों अलग अलग ओवरलैपिंग नहीं हो जाएगा क्या? वहां लिख के मैं जार में डालूंगा, यहाँ बुक में लिखना है?
वहां जो लिखेंगे वो तो 21 लिखेंगे ना.
रोमी जी डेली लिखना है, वहां डेली डालना है, राइट? और यहाँ डेली लिखना है बुक के ऊपर, तो दो जगह हो गया ना.
वो सुनो ना, ये मिरेकल हमारे थ्रू आउट द डे होंगे. हम वी आर नॉट डूइंग इट इन वन गो. ये वन गो में बुक वाला, आपको बुक वाला मेथड याद है?
हाँ, वो सुबह और रात को कर रहे थे हम.
ठीक है. ये जो मिरेकल्स आपने क्रिएट करने वो थ्रू आउट द डे स्लिप डालनी है. वो स्लिप बुक आप अपने पास रखेंगे या फोन पे लिख के रखेंगे और फिर उसको जार में डाल के डालते जाएंगे और मुझे आके बताएंगे. बुक वाला देखो ना, ये वाले में तो हम एक ही बार ही बैठ के करते थे, बट इस समय तो कोई मिरेकल नहीं होगा ना जब करेंगे. मिरेकल तो थ्रू आउट द डे होंगे. So throughout day वाले miracles को slip में लिखेंगे और jar में डालेंगे. It's totally
okay, instantly, like appreciation mila, you write it, keep
exactly.
Put it. Okay, this is fun. This is fun.
Yeah. Because then you will be living every breath in gratitude. Huh?
I think then they will support each other basically. What you're telling. Not overlap. Support each other.
Yeah. We are, not accustomed to focus on our miracles. So divine has guided me. I had no plan. You can ask Aman to announce this today. It's been guided.
Amazing. Maza aayega.
And I have not even thought how to apply it. I have no plan. It's all divine plan, and all the guidance is going to come from the divine. So I might keep changing because what is it? Perfection is the enemy of growth. And if I keep on looking how to make it, what to think over, no. Let it come and let's we work on it. It's the instant guidance.
And you're right, Romiji, because I'm learning that fact. Okay, I'm very systematic, but I've been guided hundreds of times to be intuitive rather than systematic.
Exactly.
And what the divine wants to communicate is through the intuition, not through a structured approach. Thank you for that.
Exactly. Each one of you is going to be a leader in the universe to guide humanity. How you created those miracles. I don't want to keep it to myself. Okay, Jyoti, Neetu, wait a minute. I don't want to keep all this to myself. I want each one of you to reach to millions, and the billions is only possible if we all are creating that. Imagine how our world would be, how the future of our children would be, how our generations are going to take it. Your vision may not be that, but my mission has made my vision so clear, which I also didn't know about. And I'm feeling so grateful to each one of you for creating that energy and making me to do that. And everything is unplanned, but everything is intuitive and guided. So follow the intuition and create the miracles, and let's see what is it going to be. Because my affirmation is to do something like Rhonda, she did in The Secret. So can you see the guided intuition coming by itself is going to create what? Maybe you can't see that, but I'm clear, very, very clear today. And today I had a graphotherapy session before this, and Sir told us, we do that graphotherapy, you know that, handwriting, हाथ से लिखने के बाद भी हम
Yes,
अपने
ma'am.
आप को heal करते हैं. So उन्होंने आज सिर्फ clarity was the topic, and I did the exercise, and it finishes by 7, and I did my exercise, what he guided me to do that, and now the clarity has come where I'm heading. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. That's why I want to come. I used to do this prayer 7 in the evening. I forgot the time. I think it was 7 in the evening. And I shifted it to 7:30 in the morning because I wanted you to start with healing in the morning and sleep in the gratitude. That was all guided, unplanned. And it's working miraculously every day. Yes, Nitu, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to ask about this 30 days gratitude challenge. When is it beginning?
2nd January.
2nd January. So before 2nd January, I have to do the payment and I have to get the PDF.
Of course, I'm going to increase price on the first.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you for the same price. I'll double the price.
So this is the same GPay number?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll GPay you. I'll GPay then.
Yeah. If you don't pay it before 31st, I mean, on the first, you will be paying 1499. I have to ask the number. I don't decide the numbers. This is one of my friend who's deciding the numbers because I'm not doing it for money. But I want you to do it hurriedly because on the first, if you don't have this book in your hand, you will not be able to follow me. So those people who will follow me, they'll lose the days they're starting. But doesn't matter. It'll all be recorded session. It'll be on my platform, Zenla. You will be given an email ID to us. That email ID will connect you to my channel where you will see all the recordings. Not only on YouTube, because that's not going to be live. My paid sessions will happen in the evening, 6:30. But till the 31st, you have to pay 757 rupees for this challenge. After that, each one of you is going to pay me 1499. Make sure you save your money. I don't want more money, but I want you to take it hurriedly, take that action fast, and be a part to it so that you have your book on the first in your hand to start your challenge on the second. It doesn't matter, you cannot join in the middle. You can join on the 10th day because people will keep coming and joining and they will go to the recording. But even if you do it in the 15 days, because next 30 days, I'll give you another challenge. So this 365 days of challenge, healings, full of miracles is going to transform you. मतलब कभी भी पीछे मुड़ के देखना नहीं पड़ेगा is my guarantee to you. Because I know my universe is abundant and I trust my universe blindly. And each one gets set to go. I'm done for today. See you tomorrow. See you today evening 6:30. For the gratitude. No, we have not given any gratitude for today. What do we have to write? Have I said anything? कुछ challenge मिला आज का 30 days? I mean आज का? No.
Miracle jar, or we can do self-love, gratitude.
Okay. But more than that, that's not guided. Self-love is only for the Jyoti. But each one of us write down where all you want the miracles. कहाँ miracles चाहिए. Have the clarity. सोचो, universe has given you a wand. ठीक है? A wand can do everything. That wand is your pen and the gratitude journal. Okay? And write down today all that you want before 1st of January. Keep writing. Write 100 dreams you want to be fulfilled in the coming year. We'll give you another practice tomorrow for gratitude. But all that you want, even if the minutest thing or the biggest thing, think as big as you want. I challenge you to think that big. And let's see how we create those miracles. Go beyond your thinking. Google whatever it reminds you. Be countless in number. Don't feel scared. do whatever you want and write down where you all want miracles in your each area of your life: health, relationship, career, money, and self-love. I'm done for today. I'll keep on giving you tasks. You have to keep on performing day, night, sleeping, waking, and creating miracles. Okay? All the best. Have a great day. See you in the evening, 6:30. Love you all and God bless you.
Hari